friend. Have you ever caught yourself having a full blown argument in your head? Full script, start to finish. And afterwards, you feel tired, even sick? I've been there. Lately, it's like my mind won't stop, and the conversations aren't even happening in my real life. They're just replaying on a loop. And most of the time, the people I'm upset with have no idea. They're out living their lives. Meanwhile, I'm stuck holding the emotional weight. I had to sit with that. And what I noticed is it's not really about one moment or one person, it's usually layered. Sometimes it's about being the one who picks up the slack again, or realizing that people around me are choosing the easy way out and calling it peace. But really, it's avoidance. It builds, and before I know it, I'm carrying resentment, guilt, frustration, and a little shame for even feeling those things. So I started asking myself questions. Why do I get so worked up about this? Why does it sit in my body so heavy? And that's when I started to learn more about grounding and shadow work and something called Dharma. Grounding, for me, has been a way to pull myself back to the present moment, especially when I feel like my thoughts are dragging me somewhere I don't want to go. I'll do something really simple like drink a cold glass of water or breathing. Sometimes I literally say out loud, I'm right here, I'm safe. I don't need to figure all of this out today. And those little things, they work. Not because they fix the issue, but because they remind me I'm still in control, that I can come back to myself. Shadow work was new to me. It sounds kind of mysterious, but it's really just about looking at the parts of ourselves we usually avoid. I'll ask myself questions like, what part of this situation is hitting an old wound? What am I afraid this person sees in me? Or even, what am I expecting from them that I haven't been giving myself? It's not easy. Sometimes it hurts, but it helps me stop making the same loops in my head. It helps me see the difference between what's actually happening and what I fear is happening. So then I came across something called Dharma. I heard somebody say it's like opposite of karma. And I was like, tell me more. From what I understand, karma is about consequences, right? What you put out comes back. But Dharma is more about your purpose, your truth, your highest path. And lately, I've been trying to stay on mine. It's so easy to get pulled off course when people around you are messy or loud or poking at your peace. And I'm realizing not everything deserves my reaction. Some people thrive on conflict or drama, and I think sometimes they don't even know they're doing it. They're just trying to feel alive or in control. But if I'm not careful, I end up tangled in it. And then I'm off my path, trying to prove something, trying to be right, trying to fix the situation. That's not my Dharma. That's just a distraction. So, one thing I've started doing is writing letters I don't plan to send. I'll write everything I feel, everything I wish I could say. I don't hold back. And then, if it's safe, I burn it. If not, I'll rip it up. As I'm ripping it up, I'll say, you don't get to take up space in my mind anymore. Or, I release this. I'm done carrying this with me. It's not just about venting. There's something healing about seeing your words leave my head and land on paper, and then choosing to let them go. And honestly, I end up writing what I wish they would do and how I wish they grow because I care. And that's what makes it hard. I wouldn't be so frustrated if I didn't care. But I'm learning that caring doesn't mean carrying. I don't always get it right. I still have mental arguments. I still get worked up, but I'm practicing grounding, getting myself together, getting honest with myself, letting go of what isn't mine, and coming back to my Dharma. And if any of this resonates with you, just know you're not alone and you don't have to stay in the boiling water. Sometimes it's about recognizing the heat and giving yourself permission to hop out. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friend.